It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture. It's a quick news break with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Miss TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you're following your boy on Facebook at itsmrtaliaferro. So one thing I love about Facebook is some of the stuff that I can't post on YouTube due to copyrights, like with some music in it. Facebook is a lot more loose. So if you want to see some exclusive content, I'm actually starting to shoot videos just for Facebook. Head over to my Facebook at itsmrtaliaferro. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So Verzuz, as we all know, during this coronavirus quarantine, one thing that has gotten a lot of us through has been the Verzuz battle. Shout out to Swizz and Tim. This was something that they created. And essentially, it's been two artists. We've seen rappers, R&B stars, producers. Essentially, you get in the ring, and it's your 20 hits versus my 20 hits. My 20 best records versus your 20 best records. We've seen some incredible matchups. Well, now it's time for season 2. Now, I've heard through the grapevines that Swizz and Timbaland are struggling to put together some matchups, right? One guy that's looking for the smoke with someone is Busta Rhymes. Swizz and Tim have yet to be able to find a matchup for Busta. So Busta was on the Fat Joe show, and he called out who he believes he could get the better of. Check out this little clip from Busta Rhymes calling out T.I.
From one brother that loves you to my brother that knows I love him. I'm begging you to step in the ring with me. I'm a bust you. And let me tell you something. We're gonna do it with grace. But I'm a bust T.I. I'm a bust you. Come on, T.I., let's have fun.
Yeah, I don't really like the Busta Rhymes and T.I. matchup. I don't think it's a good matchup. That's just my honest opinion. I want to be respectful to Busta Rhymes and his career. You know what I think? If this was like a on-stage battle, like your 20 records and we performing them on stage versus my 20 records on stage, I would give Busta a fighting chance because I think he's one of the best on-stage performers we've ever seen in hip-hop. But just 20 records sitting down in the studio, nah, he can't. Man, he maybe got the first 3 or 4 records, it might be close, but T.I. will wash him. Let's be respectful to the South. I know you New Yorkers, all y'all dudes out east, out north, y'all get a little too disrespectful to the South for me. Busta Rhymes is a really good MC that resides from New York. All right? T.I. is a down South legend. Differences. Really good MC, legend. Y'all gotta find somebody better for Busta. I actually think the guy that he was on that show with, I think Busta and Fat Joe would be a good matchup. Me personally, I think that's the matchup. I'm hearing that maybe it's gonna be Busta Rhymes and Missy Elliott. I think the real matchup is Busta Rhymes and Fat Joe. That's just me personally. Now, let's stick with T.I. here. He did respond to Busta Rhymes' challenge. And what I love about the Verzuz battle is we're learning where guys think what guys think about other rappers. We know all the time these rappers be so PC with each other. They all be like, yeah, you hard. I got respect for this man's career, his catalog, all that good blah, blah, blah. But now we really find out what rappers think of each other when somebody challenges them to a Verzuz battle. It's like, yeah, I think he's got a good catalog, but I really don't think he's good enough to compete with me. T.I. in a respectful way declined Busta Rhymes' offer on his Instagram Live. Check it out.
I will say though, man, Busta's one of the most phenomenal talents of our time, man. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking catalog is thick. Motherfucking catalog is thick. It just ain't the same. I didn't know we were. You dig what I'm saying? I can't go back right now and play goddamn Pop Warner football, man. You know what I'm saying? If I were to show up at the 12 and under, all right, everybody, goddamn, who my man? Who I got? Who I got? Got you? You said, you know what I mean? You dig? But yeah, I do got that. I salute and respect Busta. I salute and respect Busta. a whole lot. I just think the generational gap, it might be a little bit, just a little too much, just a little too much on it. Yeah, Twister and Busta, that gonna be cold. And somebody said, so if not Busta, then who? Man, to be honest with you, bro, I feel like I called that. You know, I picked who I thought was, you know what I'm saying, my best shot. And everybody keeps saying, you know, me and Young. Incredible amount of respect for Young and their catalog. That's a, you know, a personal partner of mine. You know what I mean? But if Young wanted this smoke, he'll say it. I know Young. If Young wanted this smoke, if Young wanted this action, he'll say it. So until Young say something, it talk.
Yeah, as we all know, T.I. originally challenged 50 Cent, and it looks like 50 Cent has declined T.I.'s offer. He's trolled him a few times on social media, but I don't think 50 Cent's going to ever do a versus battle with anyone outside. I think he said Snoop was the guy that he wanted to get in the ring with, Snoop or Jay. Yeah, so yeah, and then I think 50 Cent would have got the better of T.I. And I love, y'all know how I love the South. I think 50, after about 10 records, I'm going to give T.I. a strong 10, right? I think after like 10 records, it'll be maybe like 5-5. We can do our little South versus the North and all that. For about 10 records, I think everybody be like, dang, T.I. did have that joint. But after that, 50 Cent's got so many hit records, I think he would kind of get the better of T.I. towards the back end of that one. But 50 ain't doing it, and T.I.'s not doing it with Busta. So we're seeing what guys think about each other's catalog. 50 don't think T.I. on his level, and T.I. don't think Busta on his level. Well, there is a battle that looks like it may happen, all right? Out of nowhere, young Jeezy responded to T.I., who let it be known if Jeezy wanted that smoke, he would have let him know. Check out Jeezy potentially setting up a major showdown with T.I.
Say, bruh, you done been around the whole world on your campaign. You know, now you back here. I don't know what you avoid me for. I tell you what, though, since it mean that much to you, put a date on it. I ain't gonna meet you there. I'm gonna beat you there, straight up.
All right, now y'all talking my language, all right? Now, this is a matchup that I want to see. Styles make fights. T.I. versus Jeezy. Now, let me be clear. If we're just talking hit record, I'll probably say T.I.'s got more hit records. But, like I said, styles make fights. Because both these rappers reside in the same areas, because both of these gentlemen's careers kind of align with each other, this one would be really, really good. Because there are some records that Jeezy could play if he plays them at the right time. I do believe this is a battle that could easily be 12-8, 13-7 in either direction. I haven't sat down with the music. I'm not going to tell y'all who I think will win, but I do believe Jeezy could get the better of a T.I., who I would say T.I. would be the favorite in this fight, but I could see Jeezy upsetting T.I. I think that's how I got it. So let me sit down and I'll let y'all know. But I like Jeezy sending some, that clearly was some smoke to T.I. T.I. responded to it, saying, yo, is this one for me? Yes, Clifford Harris, it was for you. And I like this one. I've been at clubs in Atlanta, and I've seen DJs do entire Gucci Mane sets. I'm talking about the whole club was just Gucci Mane music. I've seen DJs do entire Jeezy sets and Tip sets. So let's be clear, it can be done. So I would love to see a Jeezy and T.I. And these dudes got respect for each other, but they got respect for their music much more than anything else, right? So it'll be nice to see T.I. and Jeezy. It might get a little heated between these gentlemen. They probably could do it in the same room with each other, but I like that. That one I like, all right? That's the battle that I would push for if I were setting up versus a battle of two of the best to ever do it from the South, two of the guys that helped shift the new era of trap music in T.I. and Jeezy. Y'all let me know who y'all got in that battle if it does happen. T.I. versus Jeezy. It seems like both artists are on the same page on this one. Please talk to me in the comment box below. Again, make sure you're following your boy on Facebook. It's @itsmrtaliaferro. I thank you guys so much for the time, love and support is what I don't take for granted. Also, one last tidbit before I get up out of here. Remember, T.I. did an interview on his Expeditiously podcast with Jeezy a few months ago. I just thought about this, right? Remember, that interview was supposed to drop. It came out. I took a clip from it. A lot of other blogs, I took a clip from it. Remember, Jeezy spoke about potentially ending his feud with Gucci Mane and how close it happened. That interview was taken down, and to the best of my knowledge, it never got reposted. I'm not saying that there are issues between T.I. and Jeezy. I don't think that, right? But I do believe there could be a little tension. I'm pretty damn confident Jeezy maybe told T.I., I don't like how that interview is going to be received about me speaking, about Gucci Mane in a somewhat decent light, even though Gucci's on record of saying he killed Jeezy's best friend. He said that. Gucci said that, right? So maybe there's some tension between T.I. and Jeezy. Nothing real. I think they got the utmost respect for each other. But I think it could make for a great battle if these two are already kind of not on the best of terms. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. I'm out.